Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Audrey and I wanted to take you along with me just throughout today. Today is currently Friday and I wanted to do kind of a day in the life crochet with me type of video. So as we chat, I'm going to get out my crochet project. I'm going to make a scrunchie. I think I can make one more out of this little bit of blue. We are going to kind of chit chat and then I do have a lot to show you. Okay, where to begin? So it is currently Friday. I had all these kind of hopes and dreams and had even filmed a lot for a kind of week market prep type of vlog, and it was just one of those things that as I kept filming it and talking, it was just going to be an incredibly long video, like really long and maybe not very interesting to watch. Last night I decided to scrap that idea and just start completely over and just do more of a day in the life crochet with me sort of video. So that's what today's video is going to be. Yeah, hopefully it turns out and I'm able to get it out over this weekend. So I know I'm very inconsistent with my videos and I do definitely want to be more so, but it is what it is. I'm just having fun with it. It's a fun hobby and I just do what I can when I can. So I have a market on Sunday. So in 2 days I do have a market and I've been working really hard on getting some stuff done. And that was kind of what I was taking you along throughout this week of me doing stuff. I know you can't really see me, but I'm crocheting back here. And yeah, this whole week I was just kind of showing you things that I was making and what I wanted to make or things like that. And then it was a lot. And then last weekend, was it last week? Yeah, I guess so. We were out of town. We went to California for a weekend trip. We do that a lot. We love going out there to California for weekend trips. It's a very easy drive. Ava is an amazing traveler and she has been from day one. We've done 1,000,001 trips, flown with her a bunch. Like she's a great traveler. So yeah, she's really great. We don't do screen time with Ava, so we just read her books and play with her, and she keeps herself company in the car, so she does really well. So anyways, that was last week. However, Ava started getting a little bit of a cold like the day that we got there, and then the next day she was fine, but then I got a cold, and I can kind of still hear my nose being a little bit nasally. So I've been kind of getting better from that all week. I still feel like a little bit of that. So that was another thing of this video that I was trying to make. It just was maybe not pleasant to listen to because I was still kind of sick. So I decided, like I said, just to scrap the whole idea and just kind of do a day in the life. So with that being said, let's talk about what I have been working on over this weekend. Not this weekend, this past week. I guess including over the weekend as well. Anyways, okay, let me finish this up. Okay, so first of all, we just walked in from the park. So I am like a sweaty mess, but hopefully you can't tell. But it was very hot out there. I'm covered and lathered in sunscreen, both me and Ava. I went to the dermatologist yesterday because I had a mole that looked interesting and they agreed. So they actually ended up doing a biopsy yesterday, which I was not expecting, and I've never been to the dermatologist ever. And so that was a surprise. But hopefully I'll get the results within a week and I'm sure they'll be fine. But that was definitely a little bit concerning, but like I said, I'm sure it'll be fine. But anyway, she was like, do you wear sunscreen? And I'm a very, very pale, fair-skinned person, and so I burn, I fry. I do not like being outside. I don't like being in the sun. And of course we live in the sunniest place ever. Anyways, yeah, I do wear sunscreen, but I don't wear it consistently. Like on a normal day, like going down to the park or whatever, I wouldn't have thought to put on sunscreen, but today I was like, sunscreen. So I lathered myself and Ava up. So we went to the park. It was definitely hot, and even though it was like 9 a.m., it was a hot park time, and poor Ava, her face was like beet red. I was like, okay, it's time to go home. So let's talk about the things that I am bringing to the market on Sunday. First off, I have this bag here, which I think it's really cute. I got this from Joann's. Speaking of Joann's, I have a yarn order coming in that coincides with this. So let me kind of get everything situated. I decided to make some kids bucket hats. So in my last video / at my last market, I had brought a whole ton of bucket hats. I ended up only selling one, which was fine. But I had so many people come by and say, do you have kids hats? Do you have kids hats? Like, oh, my nephew would love this hat because it's soft, or things like that, where I was like, why didn't I think to bring kids hats? So I decided to make some kids bucket hats. I ended up making 12 total, and these are what I have. So I have a frog, I have a pig, and I have a duck. So I have 3 different, and the duck's bill can kind of, you can kind of squish it and maneuver it. So yeah, I have 3 different patterns, I guess, and then I also have this in this color as well. So this color of yarn is what I have coming from Joann's because I did use it all, but I had ordered it over a week ago. Joann's is taking forever to get stuff delivered. I had ordered another thing of yarn and it took over 2 weeks to get here, and it was all the wrong yarn that I didn't order, so that was kind of disappointing. So I don't know what's going on with Joann's. I don't know if it has to do with them going bankrupt or whatever that's going on. I don't know. So anyways, this color of yarn I ordered thinking I didn't have enough, but I did end up having enough, so I'm still gonna get that shipment today. We'll see if I keep it or return it. But I do have these 3 different kids bucket hats. So they are made out of cotton yarn, so perfect for summertime. I ended up doing 2 different sizes. I did babies and toddlers, just because I didn't have enough time and yarn to make bigger sizes, like child-sized hats. So I ended up just making a few sizes of each pattern. So this is a paid for pattern from Etsy that I found on Etsy, and I think it's just the cutest. I love these hats. I think that they're just so fun, so cute, and hopefully they sell. So we'll see how they do on Sunday. I do have them listed on my Etsy as well, so if that's something you're interested in, they are listed on my Etsy. It is listed down below in the description box. So yeah, I have an entire bag full of those hats. Like I said, I have 12 total. So that was something that kept me busy this past week or so. They do take a little bit longer. The hat itself doesn't take long, but then adding all the faces and ears and stuff, that does add a lot of extra time. So I think for price-wise, I'm gonna put $25, which my husband thought was kind of low actually, but I feel like for this market, like it might be even kind of high. So we'll see how well they do, but I think they're really cute. Let me know what you think. Then after that, I decided to make some flowers. They're kind of a jumbled mess here because they did fall in my closet, which was a bummer. These also took a while, so that was interesting. So I ended up making 6 of them, 2 of each color. So this is what they look like. They're little tulips. What do we think of these? So I have a pink, yellow, and purple. Oh, kind of falling over. So, oh, this leaf kind of, there's wire in it, so it got a little squishy. So yeah, I have pink, yellow, and purple. What do we think of these? So I have 2 of each. They were also a little bit of a longer process to make, so we'll see how well they do. I'm thinking pricing wise, I'm going to do 20. I was going to do 15, but I was thinking like that just seemed a little bit low just because they do take a while, maybe like an hour and a half. And so I thought, you know, I'll just do 20. So yeah, they are a little bit flimsy, but I think they're very, very sturdy as far as like, not sturdy, what's the word? Very together. They're not gonna fall apart because there's a lot of glue. So yeah, I have these flowers. I'm gonna take these to the market. And then the last thing I'm gonna show you, because I wanna quickly wrap this little chatty part up because Ava's taking her nap, of course, and I want to get a lot of crochet done. Oh, I guess 2 things. So I have this full of scrunchies. So I decided to kind of make a few more scrunchies because I did kind of sell quite a few at my last market. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 6 or so. So I decided to go ahead and make blue. So I made these last night. Did I make some this morning? I think I made these 2 purple ones this morning. That's what I made this morning. These 2 purple ones. And then I made 5 blue ones last night, and then I have just enough yarn to make 1 more blue one, so I'm going to finish up that skein, which it feels so nice to finish up a skein of yarn so nice. It feels so nice. So I'm gonna finish up that blue one. Then the last thing that I've been making that I'm bringing to the market are yarn cozies, can cozies or koozies. I'm calling them cozies. I don't know if the word is synonymous, but I'm calling them cozies. So this is, I'll just show you what I've made. So this is what it looks like. This is a free pattern on Pinterest that I found, and so if I can remember, I will link it down below. And so then I wanted a little template or something, and I didn't want to pay. People were charging like $5 for a template, and my sister is amazing and stuff like that. So she ended up making some for me with my logo on it, and I think that they are so cute. It took me a minute to figure out the sizing, because somehow between her sending them and me printing them, the sizing changed or something. I'm not really sure what happened there. So it took me a minute to kind of figure that out. So I figured out the right sizing, and then I had to order ink and paper because we were out. So I ended up working on this yesterday. So I have 3 of this tan made so far, and I had ordered, so I'm using Bernat Maker yarn. So this is what I'm using. I ended up ordering 2 skeins of this. So I'm working through the first one, and then this is the same yarn that I used for my scrunchies, not scrunchies, where is my brain? My keychain wristlets that I made in the last video. So I had some pink left over, so I ended up finishing the pink skein, which again, it felt so nice to finish that up. So I have 5 made of this pink color, and 3 total so far of this cream tan color. I also have only 2 templates that I had finished cutting out. So I need to make more of these, print them out, cut them out, because I want to make a whole ton more of these cozies. Again, I have no idea if they're going to sell. I'm hoping they will, but time will tell. They are so quick. They do not take me very long to make at all. Maybe like 20 minutes or so, like 30 minutes if I just take my time with it. So they are very quick project. So I'm gonna make hopefully 2 of them while Ava's sleeping and finish up the scrunchie. So those are all the new products that I've made over the past week or so of items that I'm going to bring to the market on Sunday, and I'm really excited for this market on Sunday. It's the one that I've done a couple of times now, and you know, I because I've done it a couple of times and I had done it, you know, a couple of years ago, I can kind of gauge, you know, the people that will come and how much I'll probably end up making. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure. Obviously, you know, it's better to have too much than not enough, but I'm not thinking that I'm going to make a whole ton. And then that's going to be the last market for a while. I did apply and I did get approved for an indoor market at the end of June. So I'm going to do that one. And this one that I got approved for, it's a new one I've never done. And it is a juried one. And I'm really excited for that one because she only is having like 1 of each type of product, or like vendor, I guess. And so that means that there won't be another crochet artist, or at least there won't be one that's making the same stuff as me, because I told her everything that I was making, including like flowers and accessories and hats and like, you know, plushies. So I told her literally everything that I was making, and I got approved for this one. I'm really excited to kind of see how that one does, because the one I'm doing Sunday, there are probably like at least 3 other crochet artists every time that I go. So you know, that does affect things as well. And then the last market, and this is something that I had talked about throughout this week, and then it was something I was debating whether or not to even say. But basically there's another vendor there, and this vendor is going to be there again on Sunday. I saw their name on the list. They are a vendor that is, I want to keep it as vague as I can, but it's kind of like a business, as in like a big budget sort of business, more like they're out there for marketing rather than trying to make money. So yeah, so they were actually giving out free stuffed animals, and I don't want to say anything negative because the people themselves were really, really nice. They even bought some of my stuff just because I was right across the sidewalk from them. So they did end up buying some of my stuff. So the people themselves were amazing. So I have nothing against the people. And again, they were just out marketing for a good cause. So the cause itself was good. So that's where it's like, I don't know what, you know, to say or whatever, but yeah, they were giving out free stuffed animals, and you know, because that's something that I was selling, that definitely made it a lot more challenging, and I hadn't mentioned it in my last video just for that reason, but I guess it doesn't hurt to mention it here. But anyways, yeah, so people would, you know, especially kids, they would come over to my table, and then the people across would kind of call out that they had free stuffed animals. So then they would leave my table to go get a free stuffed animal, because, you know, who's going to pay $10, $15, $20 for something handmade when you can get something for free? So that definitely put a damper on it, and I didn't really think too much at the time. You know, I talked a little bit about it to my husband on the way home, but I was like, you know, I still had fun, like I still made, you know, a good chunk of money. But then over time, and then once I saw their name on the list again, I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, I definitely lost a whole lot of customers because of that. So I am curious to see how Sunday's market will go, and you know, one way or the other, my goal is just to, one, make back what I paid for the table, and then two, just to have fun. So if I accomplish those two things, then I think that this market will be a success. But it is, you know, you do put a lot of work and time and money in these markets and your products, and you of course want it to do well, and you know, you can't control outside factors, and you can't control other vendors who are there. But I think going forward, I might try to only apply or do markets that maybe are juried, because I think had this market been juried, because it's not, these people wouldn't be able to be there, because they don't actually make or sell crafts. It is a craft market, and that they don't make or sell them, so they're not exactly, you know, the vendors that this market is kind of advertising. So anyways, I say all that. I don't want to be negative, and I don't want to be you know, complaining or like poor me or whatever, because like that's not what it is. But I as far as like me selling stuff, I think that definitely played a huge role into my maybe lack of potential sales from last time. So I'm really hoping, because it is a first come first serve, that I am not near them for this next market on Sunday. I really hope that I'm not, but it's not in my hands, so I'll just kind of make the best of whatever situation Sunday brings. So that is that. So yeah, I will definitely let you know how the market goes on Sunday. Maybe I'll do like a market recap or something, kind of let you know everything that's sold, how much I made, that sort of thing. So yeah, maybe I'll try to do that. If not, in my next video, I'll let you know how it went. So okay, I feel like I have been rambling for an hour, so I'm gonna leave you here for now, and I'm gonna go drink my iced coffee and finish up this scrunchie, watch a YouTube video. Other than that, I'm gonna leave you here for now, because I've been talking your ear off, and I will talk to you in the next clip. Okay, I'm back. I made 2 cozies, so let me get these last 2 that I have it printed out. There we go. Here's one. And there's 2. So I need to print more of these. I'm actually going to go do that. I also need to make more. So I think I can get 2 more cozies out of my skein of yarn, but I have just been crocheting. Ava's still taking a nap. I'm sure she'll wake up any minute. So I made 2 can cozies and 1 scrunchie, so I feel like pretty good about that. I am going to get some lunch ready. I need to clean up the kitchen a little bit. I did lots of like household things today, like laundry and washing the sheets and cleaning the bathrooms and all that kind of stuff. So I need to go finish up the laundry, put the sheets on the bed, like things like that. So I'm going to go work on that. Then this evening, hopefully I can get some more cozies and maybe a couple more scrunchies made. Maybe not. I might make a couple more pink ones. I need to go through and see what colors of scrunchies that I have. And you know what? I'm gonna do that now real quick. Okay, so here's what it's looking like. I've got, this is kind of where I keep it for my market. So I have my bandanas here and then my scrunchies there. So I feel like I got plenty of scrunchies. I have a ton of red. No one's bought red. And I still have quite a bit of pink as well. So some pinks. I have one purple, so I should make some more purples actually. So I feel like I've got plenty of pinks for sure. I've got 2 blues. So yeah, so I need to make, I only have 1 purple. So I'm gonna make some more purples and the reds. Yeah, no one's bought the reds. So I need to do more purples, and I've got my scrunchies that I've made. So I'll go ahead and put these in there so that I'll be all ready for Sunday's market. So now I have a total of 3 purple and like 7 blues, lots of pinks and reds. So I think that will be plenty. I'm going to kind of display these a little bit different on Sunday. So we'll see if that affects anything or not. But there it is. Those are all my scrunchies and then my bandanas that I'm debating whether or not to even put out because I don't know if anyone will buy them. One of the markets that I did, not this one, but a different one, I did sell a couple. So I don't know if I will sell any, but may as well just have them just in case. But yeah, okay, so I should do more purples because I only have 3. So maybe I'll make like maybe a couple of those tonight, maybe a couple cozies, and call it there. And that'll be good for scrunchies. Okay, that's good to know. I wasn't sure what I had in my inventory. So, okay, I've emptied this bag out, so that's empty. This is what my cozies are looking like. I still have a brand new skein. Like I said, I think I can get 2 more out of my other skein that I'm working through. Maybe I'll make more. I just don't know how many. I feel like that's plenty for cozies, but I'll, yeah, I might make a few more. But, okay. Those are my crochet updates for right now. Time to go get household things and lunch and other stuff that's unrelated to crochet. I lied. I did not do the dishes. I have not made lunch. Ava's still taking a nap. Like, she's still sleeping. So I thought I'd take advantage. Also, my camera is like way out of the way. I didn't want to move it. I made 2 more scrunchies. I went ahead and just made 2 purple scrunchies. So those are made. Those are complete. I can add those to my inventory. But now officially I am done. I think also I'm done fully making scrunchies. I really don't think all of these are going to sell on Sunday's market. So I feel good with having that inventory. So that is that for this afternoon. I'm also probably going to print out some more of my templates here, get those all ready, make a few more cozies tonight. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I've got 2 more scrunchies to add, so I'm going to go add those, and then I'm going to go make lunch. Okay, Ava's awake now, so she slept about 2.5 hours. So I was able to crochet 3 scrunchies, 2 cozies. I printed and cut out these can template cozy things. Lunch is finishing up in the air fryer. Super easy lunch today. And yeah, that's it. We have a couple errands today. I need to do a couple returns. I need to return some library books. Maybe we'll go to the library, just walk around, have fun. Yeah, my husband should be done earlier today with work, so maybe because it is Friday, we usually like to do fun stuff on the weekends, like go out to eat or do something fun activity. So maybe tonight we'll do something depending on what time he is done. Yeah, I feel very good. I feel like I've been getting a lot done. Okay, so my Joann's order was just delivered, so I'm going to open that up with you real quick. I realized I have really bad hat hair because Ava took my hat off. It's like a fun little game. And I forgot to put it on, but here we are. Okay, and 3, 6, 9. Did they order 9? I guess they ordered 9. So here we are. This is the yarn that I ordered to make frog hats. So I am going to keep this yarn. I do have a market at the end of June, and just seeing how well these hats sell. You're being goofy. Peekaboo. A bit. So seeing how these hats sell Sunday, I think will be a good gauge. So anyways, yes, all that to say, I'm going to keep this yarn because I do think that I will use it, and I will have these hats on Etsy as well. I was also kind of thinking I might like not pivot, like, because I have so much fun making all sorts of different things like plushies and these cozies. I'm having a lot of fun being able to make all sorts of different things, but I'm really enjoying hats. Anyways, I like making hats. I have been finding a whole bunch of hats and have a lot of ideas for when winter time comes. So yeah, I'm going to be making lots of hats. Like, so next winter season, hopefully I can do some more markets and then make a lot of hats for that as well. Like baby hats, adult hats, hats with like pom-poms, like kind of the basic, you know, beanie. So that's kind of the plan for that. But I don't know, my mind is all over the place. But yes, this yarn is for frog hats. And so I also have this one market that I need to apply for / I need to get the tax TPT thing for. It's up north, and I had emailed her for this spring one, and then I just kind of dropped the ball on that. So I'm thinking I'll do the fall one, and I think that would be, yes, there's a fall market up north, and I think that would be a really good market for hats. So anyways, that's kind of where my mind is as well. Like, I still will make plushies, and I'll still make accessories, and you know, honestly just kind of whatever I want to make. So that's just my thought process. Hats are kind of my new thing that I am really enjoying making. So that is that. I got a box of yarn. That's exciting. I need to go put this away. And it's 3 p.m. right now, so I still have a lot of household things that I need to finish up. I gotta put the sheets on the bed and just kind of tidy up. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee, work on the house stuff. It won't take long, but I gotta get some stuff done. Okay, so it is now like 7 p.m. so this lighting actually looks like horrendous. So I do apologize for that. I'm in our kitchen. Ava is down for bed. My husband ran out to get us some ice cream. We went out to dinner tonight and it was really lovely. But yeah, so Ava's down to bed about an hour later than normal. It is Friday night, so we let her kind of stay up. We gave her some lemonade. So we don't really give her sugar or anything like that. That was a fun treat. But now that it is evening, we're gonna wind down. I'm gonna get up ready for bed, and I think we're probably gonna watch a movie or something and just kind of relax on this Friday night. I am gonna get some crocheting done, hopefully. I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure on trying to like make a ton of stuff. So I want to make some more cozies, of course. Here's my box of them coming along. I'll probably end up making 2 more, which is enough. This will make 2 more is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that'll be it. I think that might be it as far as like what I'm gonna crochet this weekend, at least for Sunday's market. But I just kind of wanted to come on here, close out this video. I know it was a little bit interesting all over the place. I know that for a big portion of it I was just crocheting and chatting, so I hope that is something that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, and if you want, go ahead and subscribe so then you can be notified when I post new videos so you don't miss out on any future videos. I am, of course, going to do my best to be as consistent as I can, but no promises. I am a busy mom, but I will do what I can. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Again, thank you so much for watching. It definitely means a lot. All the lovely comments I've been getting and receiving, it means so much to me. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend your time watching my videos or leaving comments. It definitely means a lot. I'm not very active on Instagram at all. I know I definitely need to be more so. But my Instagram is at audrey.craftingcorner. So if you want to follow me there, that's where my Instagram name is. That's where I'll be. But again, I'm not super active. I would like to be. I think that will be my summer goal, is to be more active on Instagram. So, okay, I'm going to leave you here. Again, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.